everyone. So welcome back to another video. So basically in this video we are talking about data type and its conversion. Okay, so it's a part 2 of data type. So first thing first, let's create a folder. Okay, with name as a data type. Okay, so let's open the VS Code. Okay, open the VS Code, click on the file and open folder. And yeah, it's a um, data type. Okay, so click this one. Okay, it's opened. Okay, finally it's done. So let's create a file. Okay, I yes, I trust the author. Okay, so here let's 1 minute, something is going, rename it. Okay, data type in C++. Okay, so in my previous video, I have already told you the basics of mm, C++. Okay, so in this video, we are just discussing about so basically 1 minute I do that. Okay, no, not this one. Let's open the Chrome. Okay, let's open the Chrome. This one. Okay, okay, this side. Mm. So how many data types are there? We'll talk in this video basic ones. Okay. So okay. So I have created int float. Okay. Next is vol. Vol means either it's a true or not, like a statement equal. No. Yes. This is a statement. Okay. I mean, in the boolean, you basically write down whether it's a, true or false. Okay. Whether it's a true and false statement, you simply write down into the bool ones. Okay. And then we have double. In the double for the single, yeah, double is also, I have told you, double is also like a float values, but they might have the bigger ranges, right? Their rings is bigger than the float ones. Okay, that's also like you can write down for the float num3. Okay, it's a double, and then we have a wide. I can write down here wide fun is nothing, just a wide. Okay, don't worry, I'll explain you later on. First I create the program, then I'll explain you. Okay, also okay, we have array, not array, derived data type in C++. Okay, derived means they are derived using the basic, or you can say primitive are primary, and derived are basically created using primary. Okay, so Here I can write down int array, and I can write down over here nothing, just mm, just declare, no need to initialize it. Okay, also int a is any variable, and int ptr ptr is a ptr is a, let me write it also, pointer variable. Basically what it does, it point your any variable, any kind of a variable. Like if you write like that, I mean ptr, if you write down ptr and then a, okay, is a, so it will store the address of the this variable. Okay, also you can write down here as well, like a, okay, pointer variable, it points points the points the address, that means hold the address of the variable itself. Like if you are adding your like pointer variable equal a, so it will store, it will points the address of variable a. Okay, because you have written here a, so that way it points to a variable. Whatever the variable you will write here, it will point those variables. Okay, so yeah, then we have reference, we'll discussing later on reference, like address reference and value reference. Okay, then we have function also, so this is also a function. Okay, I have, if I just created a function like void fact for factorial. Okay, return nothing, no, just return nothing, return nothing. Okay, so it's called the function declaration. Function declaration, here you write void fact and then void, and so sorry this. Okay, so this is what called, like you write here statements, this is called the, here you can write down function definition. Okay, so this is what the major difference between a function declaration and definition. We'll discussing later on videos. And okay, so this is the derived data type. One thing I skipped, that is reference. Okay, in which we'll discuss about the referencing, like reference by value, reference by address, reference in C++. Okay, so basically it's nothing, it's a reference. No, I get confused a little, so let's open this. It will reference your, like based on its address, based on its value, like value reference and address reference. We have two references. Okay, one is based on its value, the other one is based on its address, where you will use basically this pointer variable. Okay, what happened? Okay, nothing happened. Okay, pass by value, pass by reference. So yeah, this is called the reference actually. Okay, we'll discuss later on videos whenever we go like this topic we'll be discussing. So referer works as a aliases. Aliases like nickname, like you having any variable x, y, and you are just putting any aliases. Okay, alias, sorry, alias. Alias means any nickname you are putting, and based on this you are just checking whether its origin value is changing or not. Okay, So whenever you put, address in it, it'll change you the variable. It'll change the original value, in which you will discuss also virtual value. Okay, so right now we're not talking about, okay, what happened? What happened? Right now we are not talking about the reference. We'll be discussing later on videos. Okay. So this video is for the data type only. So let's try to understand from here. Okay. So in my previous video, I have explained you, even I have already explained what is exactly a data type is, why should we need data type. Okay. So okay. I have already, one thing that I can do is, int float, no, that one data type. Okay, int float double bool. I didn't write char means character. You can write on this single bracket, no, a single character. Let's write a. Okay, void. I'm not understanding the void. Why should we use void here? Let's discuss one by one. Okay, so I have already this, I have already explained you these all data types in not in depth. In this video, we are writing the code of each data type. Okay, the code implementation would be more and more easier. So that's why I prefer to use it. So basically, let's print something. Let's see whether it works or not. Number one. Control S, Control L. Okay, whether it works on, it might give the int one. I think it doesn't work because it works in C. Okay, so no, okay. So in error. Expected primary expression before type of is okay. It isn't, sorry, a type of. Since you have already written down over here, already one thing that I want to tell you is C++ is a statically typed language. Okay, that means you have to write what is this? Before declared. That means before declaration of any variable, you have to explain you have to explain, or you have to write down its data type. So for example, I have written here num1. So what is num1 is? What is num1 is? It's an integer which contains the value it's going to store. Okay, it's going to store the integer values. That integer shows that your num1 will only store integer values. You can't store any other values. Okay, so this is what a data type means actually. Okay, what statically typed languages means. So for example, if I take an example, in Python, what you do, so basically, no, small program. Okay, a small program using Python. So basically, you simply need to write down this. Okay, no, this is so simple. This is so simple. Let's compare this one. Okay, let's compare this one. So basically, we have num1, num2, sum of num this, and the print format string it is. The sum of num1 and num2 is this. Okay, so let's try to, let's try to create this program. Sorry, white spaces are not allowed. Two num. Okay, so basically our program is sum of two nums. Okay, Okay, sum of two nums. Sum of two nums. The first thing you need to write down num1 equal, maybe I'm writing here now. Okay, okay, sum of save it plus run it. I think that building I don't have. Yeah, okay, okay. Some spaces. You can get these spaces. Okay, and then save and then rerun it. So let's see output I know 50 and okay, one spaces here. Let's say control Alt. If you don't know how to run the code, so watch my previous video. Okay, not previous video. I think I have already explained this stuff in my previous ones. Okay. So the sum of 10 and 20 is 30. Okay, so this is the quick thing that I want to say. So basically what I did is, basically I have already explained you the C++ is a dynamically typed language. Okay, sorry, statically typed language. So that means you need to explain firstly its data type. Okay, so basically we have data type int. Okay, and yeah, we have data type int and we have num1. So same as we did in Python, num1, num2, and then sum of the num. This is the same thing that I did. One thing that I added is its data type. All are integer, right? Basically, the integer plus integer, you will get integer always. Okay. Then in print statement, we write cout statements. We write cout instead of you writing print, right? So cout the sum of this. This is basically a string that will print as it is given. Okay, the sum of and a space of okay. Num1, so that's why you can see the output also after off or before 10 you have a spaces given here. Okay, you have a spaces given here, same as it will happen for the and as well. Okay, the sum of num1 and num2 is sum of the nums. Okay, sum of the nums, this is telling. Also you can use store in a very any other variable you can use instead of using the big ones. So this is how it will works if you use C++ instead of Python. Okay, so yeah, I hope that makes sense also. So um, okay, so that's all. Not that's all in this video. So that's a quick thing that I want to say. So this is how you have to firstly understand the stuff, the syntax stuff. Okay, and then we have data type. So yeah, I was where I was I was explaining you the data type. Okay, so basically what data type is. So data type I have already explained you. Okay, so we are writing some data types here. I was just comparing some stuff. Okay, so basic data type. Data type, no, it's not data type. It's a basic data type. Okay, it's a basic data type. So mm, so in this video we'll discussing about basic data type. Okay, so program will create by ourselves. integer float, double, char, bool, void. So this is the primary main basic data type. Okay, with the help of these data types you'll create the derived ones. Okay, and this is a user defined data type. That means user can create this data type according to their choices and all. Okay, so basically let's create the program. Okay, for the, so basically this is a header file. Okay, I'm not going to create each and every program here. Yeah, the main ones I'll create only. Okay, so include a stream using namespace standard int main, creating a variable to store integer. Okay, and then we have this var stand for any variable. Got it? Yeah. And then we have cout variable. So that means we can print this variable. The value would be 10. Okay, and then when they return 0. Okay, so what is int main? This is the inside you have to return your code, whatever code you want to print on your window. Some stuff I'll explain you in later on videos, like functions and all, recursion, backtracking, and other stuff like that. Okay. So yeah, let's understand. Let's understand from the character char.cpp. I'm not going to write down each and every stuff again and again. Okay. I can also copy and paste from here. So basically, I just written char equal. No, I just written char equal a. Can you guess the value? Cout ch control alt n. So basically, I want to also tell you um, here this is a value. Okay, so first thing I clear this. Okay, okay. Then again run. From here you can run this. Otherwise, you can also use the control alt and n like the shortcut. Control control plus shift plus n. Okay, you can also use control shift plus n. Okay, control shift n. So this is the shortcut to run the code command. Like I just control s save it, control alt n. Sorry, really sorry, it's not shift and alt n. Okay, and if you want to clear this, mm, here, if you want to clear all this stuff, you simply write down cls or clear to clean the terminal. Okay, so also that makes sense also. So basically clear, and yeah, you simply type like simply I save it, control return, run here from here. Okay, no, some kind of error is showing. What happened? Instantly, what happened? Okay, I clicked the bad stuff. CL CLS. Okay, yeah. So that's how it goes. Okay, that's how it works actually. So after that, we'll discussing about. So this is the character ones. So it's also talking. The character data type is used to store a single character. The keyword used to define a character is char. This is a character. is the keyword actually. Its typical size is 1 byte and store character enclosed in single quotes. Yeah, single quotes I have used also. Okay, I have written A inside single quotes. Whenever you use double quotes, what happened is it becomes a string. Okay, so like this. So basically, let's check it. Let's check ch2. Suppose A. I just write down A. Will it work or show some kind of error? Let's see what happened. Yeah, it's also showing invalid conversion. Const char to char. It's showing no. I mean, it's showing that you are, converting the character. You are you are trying to convert this value into the character. So this conversion is not possible. Okay, you can't do that. So let's delete it. Not delete, comment out. Okay. Yeah, so this program I have written, and let's discuss about this stuff. Okay, I want to teach you each topic in depth. Okay, what just giving an overview so that you can understand reasonable stuff, right? Where is this? Where is cursor? Okay, here it is. So we have kind of three programs. So this is a very simple. This is a very easy ones. So I don't need to write down this program. Okay. So let's again create other one. So that will print ASCII values. Okay. So ASCII values are nothing stand for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. This is a code, okay, like Unicode, and Unicode is stand for Universal Code, and others the codes also we have BCD binary coded decimal. Okay, we have different codes. Yeah, like ASCII is okay. Another one is SCI, like it stand for International Standard Code for Information Change. International Standard Code for Information Interchange. So here we will discussing about the ASCII ones only. So this is ASCII range of these values. Okay, yeah. Convert character values to corresponding ASCII values. So basically we need to convert the character values into the ASCII ones. Okay. One minute. Let me first. Is everything going well in my side or not? Yeah, I think everything going fine. Let me discuss this. Okay, this post-it might be good. Then that one's okay. So basically, we are talking. Is it good or not? Should I here? Should I post to here? I think that was the good enough. Okay, that was good. Okay, let's this. Okay. So where is this? Okay, let's close that. Okay. So you can also read down from here. I'm not going to write down each code again and again. You can try by yourself. Okay. And then we have escape sequence. Escape sequences we'll be discussing in later on videos. What is escape sequence character is for the new line, for the backslash, for the horizontal tab, vertical bar, and null character. We have other steps as well. Okay, how many codes are there? 1, 2, 3. Not this one. This one is very simple. I have already, I have already created here. So this is simple. This is like similar to that ones. Like as I have written here, A. It's similar to the G. Okay, you can try by yourself as well. And then we'll discussing convert character values of corresponding ASCII values. So basically what happened is in this stuff is convert a character of ASCII values, we have to transcript its using in character to get corresponding numeric value. So basically what is happening here, we are converting the data type, its data type, like it's a C, and let's do in this. Okay, so basically we have this ch. What ch is? The data type is character. Ch is a character, and we are what we are thinking is to convert into the, we are trying to convert it into the integer. That's called the type conversion. It's showing some kind of error. No, it's not showing anymore. So the ASCII value of small n is 97. Okay. Also I can print for some other variables. Mm, let's write, capital A. I think it's having 65 or something. I'm not exactly sure. CH2. Okay, so CH2. Where is 2? And then under controllers, controller 10. Let's see. It might give 65 or something. I'm not exactly. Yeah, it's a 65. So yeah, it'll give you the integer value of that ASCII values. Okay, so basically capital, this A might stand for 97. What's going on? 97, and yeah, this is stand for 65. Okay, so this is how it goes on. Okay, and then it'll print this stuff, this is character itself. Okay, so this is how type conversion actually works. Okay, this is how type conversion actually works. Okay, and then we'll be discussing, okay, this is stuff. We have two other programs as well, and this is, this is homework that you'll do by yourself. Okay, there's nothing like you write any integer, you try to change into the let's see, let's write here int int var equal a. Okay, see out what? See out care of where. Are you getting my point, right? Care of where, that will give you the, what is happening, that will give you the is not declared at what I did here. Okay, what is this? Okay, it's a integer value. Okay, so I might write here, 98. Suppose 98. You have to write down integer values, then it will give you the, okay, let's use enter here. Then it will give you the exact value. You can say, yeah, then I'll give you the 98 for week. As I have told you, 97 stand for A. Okay, so also you can convert, you can use type conversion while you are studying CAD and all. Okay, so I think that's enough. That's enough in this video. Yeah, here, from here you can use this. So escape sequence video I'll explain in another video. Okay, escape sequence in C++. Okay, so that's all in this video. In another video we'll be discussing about escape sequence characters. We have like \n, \t, and double backslashes. Why should we need to use it, right? So that's all in this video. That's very lengthy video, so that's why I'm stopping the video. So yeah,